changed it.
You did.
I didn't hey guys.
I didn't either. I went hello.
I said hello.
So look at that.
Look at us.
Changing
Growth.
things up. Yeah.
It's growth.
It's the room rearrange.
It's the room rearrange. You can't tell.
You can't tell.
Room is rearranged.
Actually, they probably can because the cameras.
Yeah.
The frame.
It's a little wider
different.
of a shot.
Yeah.
A little bit more is in. It's not as cramped.
Yeah.
And there's
Why
a plant.
is it cramped?
There's a plant in your corner now.
I know.
And I've got my plants in my corner. They both got pruned yesterday.
Glad to have someone in my corner.
You've got Bananarama.
I do.
You've got Bananarama.
And I love it.
And I got Rubby actually has some new growth up here.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see. Like these pretty
yeah.
red leaves coming in. Gorgeous.
Gross.
Proud. See? It's evolution. It's growth. We're growing.
I love it.
Okay, so this week was a heavy week.
Yeah.
Big week.
Mm-hmm.
Long week. A lot of long movies.
Long movies.
I feel like we had one that was an hour and a half.
And the rest were 2.5.
2.5 to 3.
Yeah.
But even the 1.5 felt like a 2.
Yeah.
Like a solid 2.
It did. But they were all really highly rated.
And they were all really good.
They were really good.
They were all really good.
No real stinkers.
No, not really.
No.
I mean, Sacrificial Lamb for the first one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Which is dun, 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 Blue Ruin.
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about the theme yet?
No.
It's revenge.
It's revenge. I mean, Patreon knew.
Patreon knew. Yeah. But this is revenge horror movies.
Yeah.
Which is a very popular trope.
And it's I spit on your grave free.
It is.
Because no. Mm-hmm. It's too much talked about anyway. It didn't pass the Billy on the Street test. I mean, it
yeah.
You know? Like, hey, have you heard of I spit on your grave? Yeah. Okay, we won't do it then.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
But I guarantee you, not a lot of people have heard of Blue Ruin.
I hadn't heard of Blue Ruin.
I hadn't. There is one on here that, like, if you're a film dude,
yeah,
you've probably heard of it. Mm-hmm. But I haven't heard of it.
Is it the one I've already seen?
No, it was the one I had already seen.
Oh, okay.
But surely for Peter Lorre.
Yeah.
So, Blue Ruin.
So we know a guy that looks like the main guy.
Exactly like him.
That person?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And see, I didn't write his name, but I wrote, poor baby.
Yeah.
He look.
Yeah.
He look.
I'm not going to say it, but
no.
that's just for you to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we thought the same thing. That goes to show he really does look like him.
He really does.
Yeah. Until he shaves.
Yeah. And then he looked like somebody else I knew, or that we know, but in 20 years.
Oh, you think? I think he'll still be adorable.
I think so. But in 20 years, if things don't go
If things don't go well, yeah.
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 I could see it.
So the little blurb about this movie, on the first streaming service I watched it on said Inept Revenge.
Ooh.
And so that's what it means by inept revenge.
That's exactly what inept revenge.
This was inept revenge.
Yep. I mean, if it wasn't for Benny, it wouldn't have even been sort of revenge.
You mean Buzz?
Buzz?
From Home Alone?
No way!
Yes!
No way!
Yes!
You're kidding.
It's fucking Buzz.
It's fucking Buzz. I wondered why he looked so familiar.
It's Buzz.
But his cadence wasn't mean and shitty, so I didn't get it.
He apparently is an actor because I had to look it up. I was like, why is he so familiar? Oh my god, really? Because he's sweet in this.
He's so sweet.
He's not Buzz in this.
I feel like we know about 15 guys just off the top of our heads who act like a Benny.
Yeah.
Redneck, into some sketchy shit.
Yeah.
But heart of gold.
Yeah, absolutely.
Loved him. I have a note here. It says he's a lot lizard. Because he got a ride with the trucker. I hear a lot lizard. Bulletproof moose? Why did I write bulletproof moose?
There was a moose on the wall.
There was.
It's okay. I have a lot of random, like, words. Like, gut steam.
Yeah. Gut steam makes sense, though. Steam coming out of the gut.
Well, when he was like, blah, 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 gut steam. And I'm like, gut steam? Gotta write that one down. Then he was, diner wine. Because he was drinking wine at a diner.
Was that what it was?
I thought it was.
Because I have a comment, no ice in the drinks. Odd. Yeah, but that's been a thing this week. That's the trend alert for this week. Yeah. Drinks with no ice.
Yeah.
And see, like, his sister struck me as the, like, responsible kind.
Yeah.
And she was, in her head, she was just stopping in for breakfast before work.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have ordered wine.
No, when he was by himself.
Oh, when he was by himself. Yeah.
Diner wine.
Okay. I'm talking about when he was with his sister.
Yeah.
They had 2 big glasses of what could have been wine.
Yeah.
It was a non-distinct reddish, maroonish kind of drink.
Yeah.
No ice. Filled to the brim.
Maybe it was
ice.
Cranberry juice.
Maybe. But no ice?
If it's breakfast.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you drink ice in your orange juice?
I do sometimes.
Yeah, see, I'm a if it's a juice, no ice kind of person.
Yeah. But I also have a thing for watered down juice.
Oh, yes, yeah, I don't like watered down juice. I love it. I used to eat the concentrate with a spoon.
Oh my god. I'm terrified of concentrate because one day, hi Anna and I were trying to make like a jungle juice thing, and we got those cans of concentrate, and I sliced my hand open on it, on like the jar, or like the little poppy can thing.
Yeah.
And so I
the biscuit tin of juice.
Yes, the biscuit tin of juice. I got my hand open on it.
Jeez.
And like,
I didn't know there were sharp edges on that thing.
It's me, Annie. I'll find it.
That's fair.
If there's a way to hurt myself with it,
that's fair.
I'll figure it out. You know me.
That's fair.
My middle name should have been Grace.
My middle name means Grace.
Yeah. I have a stupid little quote.
What?
It's not from the movie, but I was an adventurer like you once.
Then I took an arrow to the knee. He did take an arrow
to the knee.
And then he went, like, he tried to do it himself, and then ended up going to the doctor anyway.
Mm-hmm. Just go to the doctor.
Just go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Don't rifle through the pharmacy stuff.
Don't try to cut it off. That was so stupid.
I know.
It was so stupid. That was so much.
He was inept.
Inept revenge. And then Benny comes in.
Uh-huh.
Saves the day.
Yes.
Somehow. Saves his life.
Yeah.
First of all, I had to wait until he was about to shoot you. Y'all are on my property.
Yeah.
It's legal. I'm not in trouble.
Yeah.
Which I was like, that's such an Annie move.
Right?
That's such an Annie move.
Right? Do it. Just do it. Do it so I can
wait,
do it
wait.
legally. Legally.
My last note is, like, I love you, Dwight, but come on, I'm getting bored.
Yeah. Well, and see, I also quoted not this movie.
Yeah.
He's feeling a little woozy.
Yep.
Hey, that was inept revenge.
It was inept revenge, but revenge was gotten?
Yeah. I still don't know, like, I mean, he just slaughtered a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I get it, but, like, I don't know. I felt for him, but not the way I felt for everyone else.
Exactly. Like, one of my first notes is I'm kind of rooting for him a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I get it.
I get it.
And
but it feels just not, it's inept. It's inept.
He was just bad at revenge.
He was bad at revenge.
And there you go.
And in some cases it was just murder.
Yeah. Yeah, he just liked to blow people away. That's all there was to it.
With disappointment.
Yeah, right? I am blown away. I am shocked and appalled at how bad you suck at this.
Shocked and appalled.
Yeah.
Speaking of shocked and appalled. after I watched this one, I had to sit down in, like, silence and just, like, reset my brain.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it got bizarre.
I technically had to watch this one twice.
You did. This one's Martyrs. 2008 one.
Yeah.
And I put in my notes, too, I put 2008.
I did, too.
Because I remember, Patreon remembers.
Yeah.
Patreon remembers
yeah.
what I said.
And I did, too. And then I went, oh, Martyrs?
Got it.
Let me put on that one.
What do you hear?
Some weird noises.
What do you hear?
Children.
That's not what I heard.
Okay. There's 2 adults over there. It should be fine.
Yeah. I heard like a mechanical, like...
Oh, that would be nice. There's also a bird that sounds like my youngest one babbling out there. And so...
It's probably a mockingbird.
Probably.
I can't whistle.
Okay. Yeah, so I watched the... And you know, it's... The only note that I... Okay, so the 2 notes that I made for the 2015 one, 2 notes don't fit with the remake.
Yeah.
I mean, with the original.
Yeah.
The rest of them fit. So I didn't have to, like...
So it was, like, shot for shot?
There were slight differences.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. My note stays the same.
Yeah.
You know?
Was it... There were, I think, 3 scenes where it was, like, super intense, very slowly cutting my wrists.
No. In the remake, they didn't show that it was actually her and not the little demon-y thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the remake had the lady that plays Ellis Gray from Grey's Anatomy and Toby Huss.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there was that.
I might check that one out then.
And I've never met a person I like named Lucy.
Yeah.
And if the 2 of you are watching, you know who you are. And yes, I'm talking about you.
I don't think I've ever met a Lucy that I liked. I haven't held a relationship with a Lucy long enough.
Yeah.
To make like a super distinction. Something about their aura just.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bad guys are T-Rex. Oh, yeah. Because they were like, just hide. And then in the remake, like, the flashlights were shining on them, but they were, like, super still, so the bad guys couldn't see them. The bad guys came in, like, 20 minutes into the movie.
Like
in the remake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the organization bad guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, that might have been better. I don't know. I think, I want to know if this was in the remake. Anna stress eating the baguette, waiting for the call from Lucy. Because that is such a mood.
Right? No.
Her sitting in the car. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. That's the only way to properly eat a baguette.
I wrote, oh my God, it's almost like she told you all about all of this for 10 years.
Right?
When she goes down in the ladder, which is the exact same ladder in both.
Really?
Yeah, the whole clank, 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 clank. It's the exact same ladder in both.
Cool.
Only in the remake, she doesn't bring the keys with her, so when she finds the person, she has to go back up and get the key and then go back.
Oh.
Yeah. But she's like...
That's a weird choice
It's
to
a
make.
weird change.
Yeah.
It's a weird change. But she, like, looks shocked and appalled. Like, she hasn't been telling you what's down there.
Yeah.
Since you met.
Yeah.
Consistently and constantly.
Yeah.
How are you shocked and appalled?
And that, I think that, is that same for both?
Yeah.
Where you're like, but she said.
And in the remake, she says the line, I thought if I showed you, you'd believe me and love me again.
Ooh.
Which is why she originally calls her to come to the house. Because I thought if I showed you, you'd believe me and love me again. Like, you haven't believed her.
This whole time.
Mm-hmm. And she finally, like, oh my God, you just killed these random people. And then she goes down into the basement. She's like, oh crap, she was telling the truth. What is in this door?
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
Did Anna try to save the mom, like the matriarch of the bad guy family in the remake too?
Yes. Yes.
And see, I had a note that says Anna's will always help you hide a body, and then, never mind.
Yeah. Yep, she tried to help her in the remake too. She got her outside and was like, "Okay, you need to go, you need to run." And she got Lucy got super mad and was like, "Why would you help her? Why would you do this? I took part in this too. She's part of the problem."
Yeah.
Yeah. She betrayed her.
That was so sad.
Yeah.
It was so sad because you really feel bad for Lucy.
Yeah.
She's not handling it correctly.
No.
But given the circumstances, can you blame her?
I mean, revenge is a dish best served cold. But in all of these movies, revenge is a dish.
Yeah.
Served at many varying temperatures.
Yeah. I have damn R.I.P. Lucy, you would have loved. And I never finished it. I think I was going to say mood stabilizers.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so something they really, watch this part in the remake, watch this part in the original, still kind of confused.
Okay.
They were looking for the moment before death, when they see before death.
They were trying to bring people to the brink of death to achieve the moment, when they're flipping through all the pictures of all the
look
people,
at her eyes,
look at her eyes. They theorize that when people get that look in their eyes, and they've been tortured for long enough, and, dealing with the trauma for long enough, that only certain people with the right constitution will be able to see what the afterlife is. Because they're kind of held in between the two worlds. Right. So they can get a glimpse of what is life after death. Yeah. But also communicate back.
Right. Because, see, in the remake, I turned it off. Let's see. Anna was tied up, and they had showed her, and Anna was getting tortured, and I turned it off. Because I'm like, oh, crap, this is the wrong one. And then the original, oh my God, her eyes, you have to come see her eyes. They did close up on her eyes. They did the thing. And then the car pulled up. And I went, nope, and turned it off. So
let me fill you in. Yeah. So let me fill you in because
I knew I was coming. Because you had warned me. And so I just stopped it.
I'll tell you everything. Okay. So they do the close up on her. Car pulls up. It's Mademoiselle. Okay. The, head honcho of the organization.
That was great, yeah.
Yeah. She, walks in, looks at Anna and is like, it is. And she leans down to Anna and she goes, what did you see, child? Tell me what you saw. And Anna just very slightly turns her head and you just see her Mademoiselle goes, cut to more cars pulling up in the driveway. Tons of people from the organization showing up. Mademoiselle's assistant is like, we have achieved it. We found the martyr. She has communicated what she saw. And everyone's like, oh, God. Oh, my gosh. And he was like, Mademoiselle is getting prepared now. She will tell you in a moment what life after death is. And they're like, oh, like rich people,
Yeah, of course.
So he goes and knocks on the door when Mademoiselle is getting ready, right? And he's like, are you ready yet? And she goes, I'm almost ready. And she's taking off her makeup, right? Makeup wipe, taking off her eyelashes, do. And her assistant goes, was it real? Did she really see it? And Mademoiselle goes, yes, it is real. She really did see it. And she sits down at the edge of the tub and she goes, you wonder what life after death is, right? And he goes, yes. And she goes, do you know what it is? And he went, Mademoiselle. And she went, do you know what life after death is? And he goes, no. And she goes, keep doubting. Pulls the gun out of her purse. Does it. Goosebumps. Yeah. Goosebumps, bitch.
Yeah.
And then you get like a very slow artistic shot of Anna still in the goop, skinless, but with a face.
Yeah.
And just zooms in on her eyes with that look and roll credits.
Oh, okay, because see, I thought it was Anna. Because this is how I would have ended the movie.
Yeah.
If I was going to end it with that.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah.
Right? Please. In my mind, like, non-canonically, they pull up, they let her out, and they're like, hey, blah, 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 you know, did you see it? And she was like, yes, I did, you know, whatever, I'm gonna tell you, takes a gun, does it, and that way they never know.
Yeah. But I kind of like the idea of this head honcho wants to know, I'm going to tell her exactly what she wants to know. And then the knowing driving her insane.
Yeah. Either that or she found out and she's like, oh, can't wait for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Either the knowledge of it was too much to bear.
Yeah.
Or it was exactly what she wanted.
Yeah. Oh, party time.
Right? But then you have to... Then it raises the question of, if she does that, does she still get access to the party?
Right? Because, yeah. No,
is her hand going to get stamped, or is she going to get kicked to the curb?
Yeah, so I thought it was Anna that ended up doing it.
That's what I thought it was going to happen as well. Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Speaking of getting your hand stamped, did I tell you? I don't think I did. I was busy yesterday. We were both like... Phone's over there.
I was barely conscious most of yesterday.
Right?
Yeah.
So, night before last, I had a dream about us.
Oh?
I did.
What'd you dream?
Okay, let's ignore the fact that in my dream I lived in a loft above Walmart. Okay? Which, oddly enough, I have dreamt I've lived in a loft above Walmart before.
I have too.
What the hell?
But is yours like an actual loft, or is it like a pallets and things from Walmart and I built my
No, mine is like legitimately
like a little apartment,
I'm gonna go down
studio.
to get dinner.
Yeah.
And like opens up and the Walmart greeter's like, hey Annie, and like I go pick out dinner and go back up and cook it. Like, okay. But anyway, I had a dream that we opened a club.
Oh.
And it
Club 96.
It was a horror club, of course.
Of course.
Right? But it was like one of those like dark goth clubs.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a goth club. Right? But it was dark and had like the LED lights for lights and, you know, stuff like that. But we had a theme every night, much like our podcast. And if you showed up dressed with the theme, you didn't have to pay a cover charge.
That's sick. I love that.
Right?
I love that.
So, like, we had people, like, you and I, instead of, like, doing the walking around the club head honcho, like, Halle Berry and Gotham, like, owning the club and walking around. No, we sat, like, with the bouncers. They were like, oh my God, look at that outfit. Oh my God, I love yours. Oh my God, that movie that nobody's seen. Oh my God. Yeah.
I love that.
So,
I know, oddly enough, I know the perfect location for this club.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me. You know my favorite episode of Mystery Science Theater is The Girl in Gold Boots.
Yes.
There is a club in the Girl in Gold Boots, and it's still a thing, still in LA, but it's a horror-themed club.
Love
and,
it.
like, the stage was like a giant monster's mouth.
Oh, that's cool.
It was genuinely a really cool club, and genuinely still is a really cool club. I can't think of the name. I'll send you pictures.
Yeah, we had big screens all over that were, like, montage clips.
Yeah.
Nothing too gory. Nothing too, like... Triggery.
Yeah.
Just, like... snapshots from horror movies that were like, oh, that's definitely from a horror movie, but it won't bother anyone.
Yeah, like the scene at the end of Friday the 13th where Jason, like, out of the water.
Yeah. Or like, I think it was in Antichrist, they had the light reflected in one of the deer's eyes.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah.
You know, that's not going to bother anybody, but if you're watching, you go, hey!
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I like that.
Right?
We need
start it.
patrons. Not like a Patreon patron, but like like an old school opera singer
We are both
pay for
madly.
my pay for my extracurricular activities.
Exactly. We would open a horror bar.
Yes.
And it would be awesome.
And, like, there are no, like, in the tri-state area, there are no, like, goth bars.
No. And we need a good club. Because the one good club we had was in a shady part of town.
Mm-hmm. And in a shady building.
And they closed.
Yeah.
But the Jello shots were $1. So. But when you saw people there that you didn't think you'd see there, and they'd go, instead of like, oh my god, hi! So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this next one.
Yeah.
This is the one that I said the film bros would know.
Mm-hmm.
It's M.
Yeah.
1931. Starring Peter Lorre.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I was entranced.
Isn't it, like, hypnotizing?
That's the same guy from The Man Who Knew Too Much.
And The Maltese Falcon.
Yes.
And Casablanca.
And I was texting my dad.
Yep.
It's my dad.
I texted my dad when I watched this one, too.
He's never seen it.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to watch it.
Mine hasn't either.
It's right up your alley.
Thank
like,
you,
how
same.
have you not seen this?
Yeah, Dads, watch the movie.
Dad, come on.
It's good.
It is good. But I was like, tell me this isn't Crazy Eyes. And I have the picture. I can show you. Well, I can send it to you to put up.
Yeah.
But, where is it? It's in my pic. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
There it is.
Give you your space. Yeah.
Crazy Eyes.
You want to know another way that you might recognize him? I'll try to put it up here. No, I don't know if I can. It's a Disney thing.
Oh, yeah, probably not. Wipe it away. Wipe it away.
In Aladdin,
Genie
makes references to him like 2 to 3 times.
Yes.
With the eyes. And then there's one where he's like a monster.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
Can't bring people back from the dead. Yeah.
Yep. That one.
I bet they wish DNA testing was a thing.
Right.
That would have saved
a lot of time.
A lot of time.
A lot of time.
Speakeasy raid in Germany in the 30s. Asking Germans for papers.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Irony.
Irony, indeed. So, I want to ask you a question. That, like, opening scene with Elsie. And she's, like, bouncing the ball, and then, like, kind of pans out. You get the shot of the reward, wanted, who's the murderer, and then you get Peter Lorre's silhouette come in. Goosebumps every single time.
How Hitchcock is that, though?
Right?
Like...
Right?
Oh, my God.
Oh, so
this could have been...
Yeah.
Were it more for... If there had been more, like, playing with light and shadows.
Yeah.
Think, like... Dial M and, well, hell, look at Gaslight.
Yeah.
With the play on shadows and lighting and stuff like that. That's the only thing this was missing.
Yeah.
Was a play with shadows and light. But that one...
Was iconic.
And
I wish that they kind of would have kept that motif as well.
Yeah.
Of, like, anytime he's about to enter, like, getting that silhouette before him.
That would have been awesome.
This was... so cool. Like...
Yeah. I did make a note that says, glad to know not talking to the cops has been around forever.
Right? Right?
All of them were like, no, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I haven't seen anything. I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing.
God,
and I love all the criminals in the town being like, we can't work. Yeah. Because these cops are out here looking for this murderer.
So we gotta find the murderer.
Get him. And I loved how they were like, who are the people that go unnoticed by law enforcement? The homeless.
Yeah.
So, let's employ them.
Yeah.
Let's give them work.
Yeah.
And it paid off.
Yeah, it did. It reminds me of the professional women in Tyrone.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know?
It was very much that scene. Of, like, the undesirables that nobody really wants to look at.
Yeah. Being able to pass all the information needed. Mm-hmm. I do have a quote.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. God, this cheese stinks so good.
I bet cheese stunk so differently back then in, like, a good way.
Yeah.
Speaking of cheese, did you hear about Brie?
Larson?
No, the cheese. And the mold is almost extinct.
Oh, God.
Right? So, like,
Great.
we'll still have brie, but it won't be as we know it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I just had 2 different kinds of brie the other night.
It's going to be like a banana situation.
It is going to be a banana. And grapes? Is it grapes that's another one?
I think so.
Or lemons.
Could be.
I don't remember.
Either,
it's one of them.
One of them.
All of them. Knock on leg.
Oh, because he knocked on wood and he knocked on his leg.
On his leg.
That was so cool.
Oh, that was genius. Except that little girl.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a smudge on you. Let me rub off the smudge that they're using to track you, even though you're probably going to murder me, and I just erase the one thing that can stop you from murder. Sorry.
But luckily, they were already on his ass.
Yeah.
They had been on his ass for a minute.
Hey, it's the guy with the crazy eyes. Just follow the guy with the really crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, and that scene in the basement of the warehouse.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That's, what do you call that? I'm looking for, not the L word. I don't want to say that one. But, like...
Lesbians?
No. I don't know. Like riot...
mob mentality?
Mob mentality. There you go.
I have it like 3 times in my notes.
There you go.
But yeah, like... Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. There was the lighting in that scene.
Yeah.
His little monologue of, I can't help it.
His attorney.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
They should have...
Him Why didn't they kill him?
Him too.
Why didn't they? And I loved this scene where they all start charging at him and then go...
Yeah. Right? Like, come on. What is the word I'm looking for? It's where you take the law into your own hands.
Vigilante?
Vigilante justice. Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking of.
Batman. They all turned into Batman.
Right?
Batman. The plot of this one was very much like that whole montage, and they cloned Tyrone.
Yeah.
Of the gangs getting together to save the day, which is iconic.
I love it. Maybe that's where they got the idea.
I don't know. M's been an inspiration, like, for a lot of horror movies. And it was so good. Yeah, it's a classic.
I did like it. I really did. I enjoyed it. And you know I like old movies. So
yeah, I love old horror movies so much. I think this one has to be the oldest one I've gotten you to let us do.
Oh, well, and see, if we wanted to do all black and white, I'd be up for it.
I'd be so down.
Like, but we'd have to do Gaslight, right?
Yeah.
Because,
I'm gonna add it to the wheel.
Ingrid Bergman. Oh. Okay, and a baby Angela Lansbury. A 19-year-old Angela Lansbury, right?
Yeah.
Oh, think about the Hitchcock possibilities that opens, too. Like, yeah. I would love a black and white week.
I would too. We're adding it to the wheel.
Okay, good, because I very rarely have to check those.
Yeah. Right.
They're like all PG.
Right. But they're all still like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unsettling, in the very least.
So speaking of unsettling.
Oh, God. Deeply unsettling. It's the killing of a sacred deer.
Which we tried to do for the allegory horror episode, but it wasn't streaming anywhere. Mm-hmm. We've since expanded our streaming services, and now it's on, like, Tubi.
Yeah.
But, you know?
Yeah. This one... I wish I would have seen this one before I saw Saltburn.
I was going to say, how many Saltburn notes do you have?
I call him Saltburn throughout the entirety of my notes.
I have Saltburn, and then I made a slurping joke.
Mine was, hey, I saw his dick swanging. Swanging.
Not in this one, though.
Not in this one. But...
Is he really just that weird?
I don't know.
This is one of those actors we talk about all the time. Yeah. Where it's like, are you? Or are you just really good at acting?
Like, are you insane? Or are you just a good actor? Or is there a difference between the two?
I don't know. I don't know, especially with him.
Right?
Because this wasn't far off from Saltburn.
No, not entirely far off. And he does it in such a deadpan...
Yeah. Okay, I'll say this as fast as I can. You have to kill one of the members of your family. Like, just barreling through it, no reactions, no nothing. And
Yeah.
it's like...
Psychotic.
This kid is creepy.
Psychotic. And he really likes lemonade. He really likes lemonade.
But not sex.
But not sex. I have a note. And it was when I first saw Nicole Kidman on screen. And it was, heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
AMC theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I put, good God, that body. Because good God.
Oh my God.
Good God.
But then again, it was tamped down by why does the sex have to be weird?
That's not what I put. I put good for them.
Well, no. Okay, so here's the thing. Is cool. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah? No, I'm glad it's not your patience. It's your wife pretending.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, all for it. However, the reason I said it was weird is because they made Colin Farrell seem so awkward with it.
Yeah.
That was the part that was weird. Is like,
I think that's just how Colin Farrell is.
had it been like not shot the way it was,
yeah,
it wouldn't have felt weird. It would have been like, oh, they playing like
play
she under anesthesia.
She said general anesthesia.
General anesthesia, correct? Not like
not local. General.
Right? They could have made that scene hot.
They could have, but
instead, I'm sitting here going.
But I think that the tone of this movie was
icky.
It was meant to be icky from start to finish.
Boy, did they achieve it! There was not a single scene in this movie
that didn't make me go,
right?
I need to take a shower.
You notice something?
What was that?
And if you didn't, you will. So the way the words were written and spoken was very much white noise.
Yeah.
No contractions. No can't. It was cannot. Mm-hmm. No don't. It was do not. It's stuff like that. Every word was meticulously drawn out. And felt so... oh my God. This is really... It's ick factor for every conversation.
Yeah.
When they're sitting at the table they're standing around at the party and he was like, the daughter just started her period for the first time.
Yeah.
Ick.
But he didn't even say she started her period.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name. I've been calling her Lil Ellie Goulding in my notes. I also put somebody needs to be honest with her now.
We really didn't need 2 full minutes of EG.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he just goes, oh yeah, Lil Ellie Goulding started menstruating the other day. She's fine now, though.
Yeah. See what I mean? Like, it's just... Every sentence, like in white noise, is drawn out to make you feel uncomfortable. And I feel like that's a technique that not many movies who are trying to make you feel uncomfortable use.
Yeah.
Don't let them talk like normal human beings.
Not if you want us to be off-put by them from start to finish.
Right.
Make them off-putting.
Yes. Make them speak differently, but in words we understand.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Because I've never, Colin Farrell was pretty... That's right, Colin, right? I know it's not Firth. So.
It's not Firth, it is Farrell.
Okay.
It is Farrell.
But, I mean, that's...
I only know because I called him Colin Firth, like 3 times out loud, and I went, that's not Colin Firth.
No, that's not Firth. Firth is Love, Actually.
Yeah.
This one's Phone Bucks. Phone booth? Phone booth.
Yeah.
But I love that he used his accent, though.
Love it. He was fine in this movie.
I love that, that tummy. He had
a tummy.
He had a tummy. They didn't expect him to be...
He had a salt and pepper beard.
Yep.
He had perfectly coiffed hair.
Yep. They didn't expect him to be that chiseled doctor that you need to be in a horror movie to be a weird doctor.
No, he was just a doctor who happened to also be exceedingly handsome.
Yeah. With an accent.
Yeah.
Now, Nicole Kidman...
Is it getting hot in here?
Look, my ophthalmologist does not look like that.
No, absolutely not. And if she did,
I can't see.
I can't see anything, Nicole Kidman. Help. Maybe if you took your top off, I could see better. Right? I don't know.
And you know what's funny is they didn't make us feel awkward about the two of them together. Because there was
Yeah.
only that one scene where he was like, his vision's perfect. If there was a problem with his eyes, you'd be the first person I'd consult, blah, blah, blah. That made you feel a little like, oh, I bet she didn't appreciate hearing that.
Yeah.
But there wasn't really they have a bad marriage.
But you also have to keep in mind that, like, they're not supposed to treat family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
They had a pretty fairly... There's a spider on the wall.
Oh.
It's a different one than the big one.
Oh, I see it, I think.
I'm so tempted to throw a slipper at it. That's not what you're here for.
But no, nothing really said, hey, they have a crappy marriage.
No, it was a bizarre dynamic. It was not what we would expect.
Right.
But that's what relationships are.
But even after, like, he denies her in that one scene, she curls up with him and he's like, okay. Yeah. And, like, shows her affection.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're supposed to feel like, oh, well, he's mad at her.
Yeah.
There was never any of that.
No. I do think that they did a very good job at pointing out which the parents' favorite child was. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, also, I have a quote, not a quote, but a line. Mm-hmm. And it's the scene where he's at Saltburn's house, and Saltburn goes to bed, and Saltburn's mom's like, doctors always have such nice hands. They're beautiful and clean and white. Now, wait, why the doctor's hands gotta be white?
Yeah.
Why are you assuming only a white man can be a doctor? A beautiful black man with beautiful hands can be a doctor.
Watch Grey's Anatomy.
Right?
Grey's Anatomy.
Watch Black Box.
Yeah, right.
Talk about some beautiful black men.
I do have a problem with this movie.
Okay, I have a few too.
Why didn't they run a talk screen?
Right?
Never once did they mention the talk screen came back. Hey, have you tried a talk screen? Like, it's clearly
But I feel like at
poison.
the same time, the dad knew. Was it poison, though? Or was it mystical, magical, witchcraftery?
I think it was poison. I don't know. And this is not the first time I've seen this movie. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay? Why was Saltburn a demon?
And see, I thought he was practicing witchcraft.
That worked that well? It was in the lemonade.
It was the lemonade.
It was in the lemonade.
But like if it was poison, why when the one kid gets pew-pewed is everything suddenly better?
Because the sisters...
Or did he only poison Bob?
Yeah.
And then just get...
The sisters was psychosomatic.
Yeah.
The sisters was psychosomatic. Nicole Kidman was right. Mm-hmm. But Bob's was actually poison.
Okay. Yeah.
Because she talks to him, just Saltburn, and is like...
Shortly before she collapses.
Right. You have to like...
And then on the phone with him...
She knows the whole deal.
Yeah.
Because she's going to her dad, like, pick me, kill me, blah, blah, blah. Everything will be better.
Pick me.
Choose me. Love me. I'm going to cry. But,
Yeah.
She could... It was psychosomatic. He could have told her that.
Yeah.
She sees Bob going down. Because think about it. So Bob started bleeding from the eyes, right?
And then old little Ellie Goulding went, Dad, Bob's dying.
Mom could still walk the whole time.
The whole time. She never lost her legs. Yeah.
And she said that Saltburn said they would go down. Mm-hmm. And she never did.
Yeah.
And she also took care of him. She kissed his feet.
Mm-hmm.
He was tied up, couldn't poison her. It was the lemonade.
Must have been. This was... I have a note that says white men break so easily. Uh-huh. Because he fucking...
Yeah.
A quick descent into madness. Let's see. I also have no Saltburn. You were not eating spaghetti normally. You were not eating spaghetti
with the spaghetti sauce all around.
The white that thing that like all white kids look like after they eat spaghetti, and it's just like coated around their lips. And he's like, if this is my plate of spaghetti and this is my fork, he's going,
yeah.
And it turns out I just eat spaghetti just like everybody else. No, you don't. No, you don't, Barry.
No.
Stop it.
Saltburn, stop.
Stop it.
I have a note that just perturbed me as a mother of 4 children.
Okay.
Can't you fall out of bed one at a time, children? Because, like, she's, like, trying to get out of bed. Uh-huh. She's, like, trying to bring her back to bed. The other kid falls out of bed. He's like, I want to walk, too. One at a time. You can only have a crisis one at a time.
Oh, Jesus.
And then my very last note is very not reading the room. Oh, that comment wasn't either. You ready? Spin move. Spin move.
Spin move. Oh, I loved it. I have a note that says, this bitch is trying to get a third opinion on which kid to kill.
Yeah. So which one would you say
is better?
Yeah.
Which child is better? Which one do you prefer?
Better academically?
Which one do you prefer to be around?
Yeah.
Which one the principal's like, I don't think I can say?
Like, even the principal's like, that's
odd.
You don't do that.
That's odd.
Don't just pick it. Okay, so husband watched this with me again. Like, he saw it with me the first time and then watched it again. And he thinks the entire time Dad wanted Bob to die anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He had it in for Bob.
Okay, like, all we have to do is compare how he treated Bob versus how he treated little Ellie Goulding when they first couldn't walk.
Yeah.
Just, like,
oh my God.
I don't even want to talk about the weird when I was your age.
Thank you! That's just what hit me, was the remembrance of that scene.
I was scrolling TikTok yesterday, and somebody said, when I was a kid, and I went, no, I don't want to know. Yeah,
like, so I think I missed that the first time I watched it, because I'm sitting there, and, you know, he's doing the thing, and he just starts talking, and I keep going, stop. Stop. This story's getting worse. Stop. And then, like, he's like, I don't think I have a secret. And oh my God.
Right. Thank God.
Yeah, this one time, little Ellie Goulding was in the bath, and I slurped up her bath water.
No. Oh, but like the excluding that from the conversation about how he treated the two.
Yeah.
But it was when she couldn't walk. He was like, oh, my darling, my beautiful, beautiful girl.
Yeah.
We'll make everything better. I promise. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And when he couldn't walk, it was like, you could just get up, you know. You're not hungry.
Eat the donut. Eat the donut. And then I love Nicole Kidman during the donut scene is standing there just like, he's, shoving it.
And she goes, he doesn't want it.
she's in the background like the peanut gallery, like,
he's not gonna eat it.
He's not hungry.
He's not gonna eat it.
He's not hungry.
Oh my God. This was like a wreck. It was like a train wreck of a movie that I couldn't look away from.
I love this movie.
I do too.
I'm so glad I watched this movie. The fact that I already watched it on my own when we couldn't do it the first time. And then this theme comes up and I'm like, oh, let's do that one. Like, I liked this movie.
It's great.
But
it's horrible,
in a way
but it's
that I
great.
should not.
Yeah.
Like, because it gives me the ick.
Yes.
Like, how do I like a movie
That's
that I'm just so icky the whole time?
So icky. So icky.
Go watch it.
Go watch it.
Watch her beware, though.
Oh my gosh, yes. This next one.
Okay, yeah.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Love it.
Iconic.
God.
I saw the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Old boy.
Yeah.
Did you catch him?
Which one?
The bad guy is from Old Boy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the character's name. I just call him Old Boy.
Old Boy.
So he was the main character in Old Boy. He was Old Boy.
So when you started this movie, did it have the dubs on?
Like, no, it was original language, but subtitled.
Okay, so I hit play on this movie, and instantly it goes, oh my goodness, and I went, no, I turned on the subs.
No,
because,
absolutely not. Absolutely
oh my God,
not.
when he went to the bathroom to sing to her on the phone.
But my notes are, oh my God, I remember it was him singing to her.
I wrote, aww. Oh shit, badass number 2 this week. Oh, that's because I watched the other movie first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a badass.
He was.
So was
Secret
he like
agent.
a Secret Service?
They call him Secret Agent, but they never expressly say what he works for, like what branch he works for.
I just knew he had the little spiral.
He had the little spiral earpiece. He did the like status.
Yeah.
And then the cops later on in the movie refer to him as Secret Agent. Yeah. Whatever his last name was.
I assume why he got away with chasing this guy.
Yeah.
Like, talk about cat and mouse game. Only the bad guy's the mouse.
Yeah. For most of the movie, there's a little bit where the mouse becomes the cat, and the cat becomes the mouse, and then the mouse is back to being the mouse, and the cat's the cat again.
They switch off again. Yeah. And, you know.
Yeah. This was a ride.
Yeah.
My God.
Why did I write monkey wrench dick? Oh yeah, because he
pounded on his sledgehammer to his dick.
Yeah,
because I put how embarrassing for him and how funny for us.
Right? I do have a quote.
I do too, but it's not from the movie.
Oh, mine is who broke your balls?
Mine was stop breaking my balls. He's breaking my balls.
Breaking my balls.
If you watch Whitest Kids, you know that quote.
Right? I love how I went poor Cabby. 2 killers. Couple of notes, and I went, 4 killers? Like,
this was like, he was like having an impromptu reunion with all of his friends from Serial Killer High, class of 1962.
Dude, there were so many killers in this movie.
So many killers. I have a weird note.
Who plays soccer with their wrists? Oh, that was another quote.
Yeah. Who plays soccer with their wrists. At old girl's funeral, I thought, how nice must it be to go to a funeral and be able to cry exactly how you want to cry. Yeah. And not have to do the...
Yeah.
Hold it back, don't want to cause a scene.
Right.
But when everyone's causing a scene, no one's causing a scene.
Exactly.
So you can just cry as much. Yeah. I love that. And I think that's how we should do funerals.
Yes, I do saying. Too, except mine.
Oh, did you catch the song in there that sounded like the Coco D song?
Yes.
It was so similar, and it made me so scared.
Well, there's also the International Opera of Killers that was playing.
Yeah.
While he was doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm like, that's in it. There's a meme. I didn't send it to you because I know you don't watch a lot of, Army war movies or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was a meme about how this specific helicopter was designed so that the blades only play Fortunate Son by CCR. I feel like serial killers, when they pull their, torture devices out, that opera starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a trigger.
Yeah. Yeah. It starts
they, program... When knife pull out, play.
Alexa, play that serial killer opera song.
Or just Alexa, work mode. And the lights go red.
How many Alexas did we just set up?
Please, let us know how many. I didn't go with Google this time because when I go with Google, it sets our phones off. Yes. So we're going with Alexa now.
Because we are superior.
Water company.
Because we are superior. They better be actually reading my meter and not just guessing.
Right. Don't get me started on water and gas companies.
Anyways,
I have a note that says, I don't know enough about Korean law to know if he'd be able to walk free after this. Because I don't.
Apparently he did. I would assume. Because...
Well, he had other secret agents helping him at the end of it.
With, the police car. shows up, drops the family off.
I thought it was a taxi.
Or was it a taxi?
I thought it was a taxi that just, because, like, it had, like, the little doo-doo above
well, technically, he didn't kill him.
Because I got tense when I saw it drive by, because I was like, another taxi cab serial killer?
But, like, technically, he didn't kill him.
Technically, he didn't.
So, again, I don't know Korean law either, but...
But I'm just thinking, like, if it was a jury of his peers... I think in America we'd be like, crime of passion, give him a few months. Tops, you know?
Maybe.
It wasn't premeditated, I don't think. He just kind of acted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did track him, though, which...
That's true.
But...
Implies premeditated. But nobody has to know that there was a tracker involved.
Yeah, because there's totally not records of that GPS signal going to that little thing. Of course,
but he's a secret agent. He can hide it.
Not. Yeah,
he can hide it. You know.
I don't know. I think they let him have this one. I think because like the police were like, "Hey, you can stop now," but not like surrender.
Yeah. They were never like
they knew it was
fussed at him.
Yeah,
they were like, why would you let him go?
Yeah.
Bad. And if something bad happens, I'm going to kick your butt.
Yeah.
And then something bad happened, and they were like, look what you did.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, see, I think...
And that's it.
I think they just let him go. But, like, you're clearly not doing your job with this guy. Yeah. So, like, I got it. But he didn't kill him. He technically did not kill him. Technically, his son killed him.
That was a brutal... gorgeous way. Gorgeous way.
Talk about revenge.
I loved the scene where he gets to would-be father-in-law's house and just starts slapping all of the cops standing in his way like it's nothing. Loved that. Iconic and beautiful. Was the father-in-law still alive? It seemed like he was. Like, they held hands.
Yeah.
But we didn't get, like, a check back in and see how he's doing. Yeah. We know sister-in-law was...
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Father-in-law is still alive. I thought he was directing traffic. Oh, when he gets out of the car with, like, he's holding the knife up and he's like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I thought he was, like, directing traffic with a bloody knife. I'm going to put snatched, because he got snatched.
Dude, the bad guy was so bad in this.
Yeah.
He was...
horrid.
Ew.
Disgusting.
He was worse than Saltburn.
Yeah.
He was just gross and nasty and mean.
And all of his serial killer friends were even worse.
Yeah. Reminded me of, like, other movies we've seen where, like, them damn hillbillies.
Yeah.
But not.
Right?
Yeah.
He was...
If Benny had been a bad guy.
If Benny had been a bad guy.
And Korean.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I have a note that really doesn't have anything to do with anything. Oh. But just a little pet peeve, that's all. And it's at the end. You know, our main character's disheveled. He's bloodied. He's dirty. And then he opens his mouth and his veneers are so perfect and white and blinding. Yeah. And he's crying and he looks disheveled and the veneers are like, ding!
It's a Crest commercial.
It looked so out of place.
He just chewed Orbit.
Yeah, that must have been it.
Dirty mouth? Clean it up.
Not sponsored, but we should be. Okay.
Guys, I'm so excited.
This movie is Upgrade.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Love it.
I saw it in theaters.
Love it. Yeah?
I saw it in theaters.
That must have been
because I was like, oh, Lee's directing it. Oh my god, Lee. And it's not, oh my god, Lee. So I showed up and I was there when it played. And
iconic.
I love this movie.
My first notes are Cargo Room, then I saw Smart House, the Disney Channel original movie.
Oh, yeah.
I know exactly what's going to happen. Shit's going to go down. Turns out I did not know exactly what was going to go on. And then my next note is, I want to print a pizza.
Yeah.
I print a pizza.
Oh, see, mine's I wish my house could do that, and I want a pet cloud.
Right, that was so cute. He had a little pet cloud.
And he... right? Not the bad guy.
Not the bad guy.
Not the bad guy.
Technically not the bad guy.
Evil villain lair.
Uh-huh.
Evil villain plan. Evil villain plot.
Evil villain haircut.
Evil villain haircut. Not the bad guy.
Not the bad guy. It's not a quote. It's one of those stupid little lines that I make in a movie.
Yeah.
And with the healing power of robot Jesus, this man will walk again.
See, I was talking about the future of car sex. So that shows where we are. Okay, look.
Okay.
Right before the car goes to, like, crash. Like, they're, like, about to, like, be... Mm-hmm. And he throws her in the seat and buckles her in.
He loved her.
Let me, okay, so you love this movie, right?
Yeah.
This is an incredible movie,
Awesome
right?
movie.
Tom Hardy instead.
Did you recognize our main character, though?
No.
He was the guy from the movie The Invitation.
Yes! Yes.
Was that the one that we did for parties? Or
Yes.
is that the one that had all the red lights at the end of it that we can never remember?
Is it both?
It might have been both.
I have to go back through my notes for Invitation.
Right. Hold on.
You have it there?
Should be in this notebook right here.
I did see that the Cyberman would be happy. He has been upgraded.
He has been upgraded. He gave me this.
Random crap. Oh, it's from me? Still random crap.
Let's see. We might have to save this for Patreon.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot to have to flip through.
Yeah.
And I'm not about to flip through it. But look how... This poor notebook.
Oh, I know.
Been through the ringer. It lasted for over a year, though.
Yeah, it did.
It was a thickin'.
So the camera work.
Yeah.
When he first gets the thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I pointed here.
But it was
gets
here.
back
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
POV shaky cam behind him. And I just want to talk about the advanced Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Where he goes from prone to feet.
Yep.
To feet. Prone to feet. Oh, I love this movie.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did you ever play Mass Effect Andromeda?
No. But I've armchaired it.
Armchaired it. So you know of Sam, the little AI.
Yeah.
I really thought it was good. Because there were quite a few interactions that I was like, I had that same conversation with Sam in Mass Effect.
Right.
And then at the end I went, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I
have a question.
Yeah.
That coffee table.
Okay.
Where, like, he's scrolling through the
messages. Yeah.
What happens if you have people over, it's game night, we're all gathered around the coffee table, and someone sends you an unsolicited dick pic?
Then everyone sits around and makes fun of it.
Right?
That's either that, I doubt you can go fast enough.
Right? Right? Like,
knock over drinks. Move someone's sorry piece onto the ground, you know?
Yeah.
I love where he was like, do you have to talk? Because that'd be nice. If I could just tell my brain, do you have to talk?
Right.
Tom Hardy would have killed this role.
Tom Hardy would have killed that role.
Look, I love the guy. The guy that did it did an amazing job.
Absolutely.
This is not a knock at him. He did perfect 100%. I love it no matter what.
But he looks
imagine Tom Hardy.
But he looks like, in this movie, he looks like we have Tom Hardy at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does.
And again, not an insult.
No.
He did an incredible job.
He is handsome.
My lord.
So, not a knock in
My
any
lord.
way. But, like, Tom Hardy doing the
right
role. Because he killed, I mean, you know.
I have I have a thing that says so I called Stem Sam for the entirety of my notes because Sam's the AI from Mass Effect. So I put Sam just Googled hackers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He just Googled hackers. The dude with the like bioweapon nanobot sneeze.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Wasn't it?
Also, why did he never use that again?
Well, because the trick's already done.
Fair.
Look, if in the future everything is voice command, they better find a cure for laryngitis. How many times have you and I been sick and we're like, I can't get anything to do. Hey. Can you imagine? Like, everything's awful. Voice command and you lose your voice. Like, now I have to do everything on my own.
Right.
But it won't let me. Sorry, I'm just amazed by that fucking...
Yeah, that's iconic. I have somewhere over here, I'd let a cool AI live in my head. Like, it'd have to be a cool AI. like a chill.
I wouldn't take down the barriers.
Yeah, no,
like don't take down the barriers.
Don't take down the barriers. But like, if you want to like, if I'm like, I really don't want to fold laundry right now. Hey Sam, can you just take over for a second and fold the laundry for me? Thanks, Sam. Yeah, like, that would be iconic in my mind. And then I also have a very large, this is stressing me out.
Yeah. I just stabbed him. Because when he's, like, fighting the guy with the message coffee table, and he's, like, behind, he goes, I just stabbed him! Because he's not in control of his body. Yeah. So he's, like, freaking out. The best kill, oh my god, where he just rips his face open.
Yeah.
He just rips his face open.
Oh my god, that was intense.
I can't, like, human... when he's drinking the alcohol, and Stem's like, humans deliberately malfunction?
Yeah, that's why we pay for it.
Yeah. Cocksnot.
I have... Okay. This was during the scene where he's in the police chase scene.
Uh-huh.
And he's like... Stem's like, I can't help, this is all you. And he goes, I got this. And then starts to... lazily list to the left. Yeah. And I'm like, this guy's got maneuvers.
Look out, Grand Theft Auto. Look out.
And then somebody said, with this technology, we could be harder, better, faster, stronger. Oh, that's not exact. He said faster and stronger. And I went... Also, my very last note is Stem X Gray. Slow burn, friends to enemies to lovers, revenge porn, dead dove, do not open. It's a fanfic I'm working on.
Would read.
Like, it's the same dynamic from Venom.
Yeah.
Which is why we think Tom Hardy would do a good job.
Yep. I do have a quote from Stem.
Okay.
I am not a ninja.
I am not a ninja.
And then, okay, I have a really bad, like, joke that I made, and, like... So the hacker says, quit trying to put me in a binary box.
The hacker formerly known as Jamie.
Right.
Yeah.
But I wrote, you're a hacker, your job is binary.
Right?
Meaning the code. Meaning the code, not the job.
I loved that scene where the hacker that is formerly known as Jamie leaves and he's like laying there and I'm like, wiggle your big toe.
Yes!
Wiggle your big toe. And then I also put Stem is sassy. Because Stem kind of got sassy once those guards went down.
Look, I love this movie.
An amazing twist that I did not see coming.
No, horror action.
Yeah.
Which only Lee.
Yeah.
And
not since Army of the Dead have I been so impressed by a horror action.
Right. And it's one of those that if you don't like horror, like my husband, you are in it for the action.
And if you don't like action, like me,
you're in it for the horror.
Because they're horrors.
Husband, like, he saw it with me in theaters. Yeah. Right? Was so excited to get to watch it again. Yeah. Loves this movie. If you like action and or horror, you have to watch this movie.
It's perfect.
It is incredible. The camera work is action.
The lighting is gorgeous.
Yes. Oh my god, all the reds and yellows.
Also, like, I love the setting of a, like, in-between now technology and Futurama technology.
Yes.
That, like, that was... There's a wasp outside.
Oh. It's probably the same one that was knocking on your window when I knocked on the door.
You know, okay, don't call me crazy. I told you the other day, I smoke cleansed the house.
Yeah.
Okay? And while I was smoke cleansing, I opened that window right there and was like, get to the...
Yeah.
I'm not going to even speak its name.
Yeah.
Close it, lock it, move over into living room area, peep out the window, wasp. Banging against the window. Move to the kitchen. Same wasp. Now banging against the kitchen window. Sink window. Wasp. Banging against that. It followed me trying to get back into the house. Nope.
No. Did it?
Don't like
Are
wasps.
you the one that sent me the meme about smoke cleansing?
I don't know.
It said it had The one of the demons from one of like the Insidious movies.
Oh, and it was like on a smoke break or something?
No, it was like when you're smoke cleansing the house, but you forget to open the windows, and you just hear the ghost going, parkour!
I saw one that was like when you catch the demons in your house on a smoke break, and it was like the Babadook like demon sitting outside going...
I love it.
And then it cuts to, like, he, like, looks over his shoulder and sees inside someone furiously saging the house, and he goes, God damn it!
I love it. I love it.
Love it, love it.
Oh, we need a word.
We need a word.
Cock's not.
Cock's not.
Gut steam.
Drink snow ice. No. Robot Jesus. Or Secret Agent Man.
Secret Asian Man.
Yeah.
Secret Agent Man.
Yeah.
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 Go. TAAVE Horror on Twitter and Instagram. And we have a Facebook page. You can message us there if Facebook Messenger is working for that page, because it says I have 2 unread messages, but it won't let me, like, get to them.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. And if you want to know what movies we're doing next week, watch us spin the wheel. Patreon.com/Timmy and Annie vs. Evil. It starts at $1, and you get a separate episode that's just for Patreon.
Exactly.
You get to watch along with us so that none of the movies will be spoiled if you can manage to cram 6 movies in a week.
Which normally isn't very difficult.
No,
this week was a little tough.
It was. I also recently talked to someone who said they watch 10 movies a month. And like barely can fit that in. So what are we doing with our lives?
Oh man, I feel.
Of course, we do other things and have them on in the background.
Yeah.
But like I watch more movies than we just watch for the podcast, and that's 6 a week. So like,
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know.
if you want to know what movies we're doing next week, head on over to Patreon for just $1. You figure it out. We're also having Spotify. You can support us on Spotify. We still upload on Spotify, not just YouTube. And you can become a member and support us on Spotify as well. Yeah. So, do that thing. And we'll see you next week. Bye!